Thanks for staying with us here on Pulse. My name is Nathaniel Atto, and it's time to take a look at one of the big subjects as we approach a very big weekend of sport. It's the Manchester Derby, and of course, as we look forward to a big game later here in Ghana on the domestic scene, we'd also want to throw focus on one game that sure does make the English Premier League tick. Manchester City versus Manchester United at a time when the Reds find themselves in the top 5, while Manchester City, the Light Blues, find themselves at the top of the table. How has the situation gone so far for the two sides? What has the story been like for both sides? And how is this result from this game going to impact whatever we're going to see going further into the season? And for that matter, determining who becomes the champion of the season. Here with me as usual is Joy Sports' Michelle Quaino, who's been taking a close look at the sides, and I will be doing some analysis right here. Michelle, good to see you.
Hello, Nat.
Great. First of all, which side of the divide are you on?
I hate United. They are behind Chelsea. I'm a Chelsea fan, and I don't want City to also get there, fourth in Pep's 5 years. So I'm hoping both teams lose, if that's possible.
That's not possible. But hey, let's quickly take a look at this. Look, it's been a smooth and a good run for Manchester City so far. Coming from a period when they had to lose to Chelsea in a situation where they were looking forward to winning the UEFA Champions League for the very first time in their history. But definitely Pep Guardiola has done a wonderful job with Manchester City since he took over.
Yes, definitely. And but his biggest challenge has been that Champions League, and even he admitted that I think they were good. They were good choice to win the Champions League last season. Pep admitted they had a perfect run up to the final where, it seems like Chelsea just had that one chance and they decided to take it. So yes, in the Premier League they've been perfect. 3 titles in the last 4, 18, 19 and 21. They only lost out to Liverpool in 2020. So Premier League they've been brilliant, but it's just that European round which has been a bit troublesome and worrisome for Pep Guardiola. It just seems a bit challenging. Sometimes he's accused of overthinking things on the big nights. Should his normal system is a 4-3-3, but there are situations whereby he decides to go and play a back 3, decides to put a midfielder in strike or a strike in midfield or that sort of thing. So he's been all right, but he just has to prove it in the Champions League because after all that money he spent, Premier League titles are not enough, I guess. Okay,
so it is also important to just keep afloat, as in keep the level and keep the form. Winning the Premier League title this season also becomes crucial to making a statement in Europe as well. So now let's look at United. United have had a very interesting run. Some curves here, a few good results there, and some not so pleasant results here as well. Manchester United, do they pose a big threat, or once again are we talking about a game that does not follow form guide?
You can say that last point is very critical, especially in a game like this derby. So I remember when Manchester United did that comeback at the Etihad, Mourinho's last season. Yeah, that 3-2 game. Going to halftime, it was 2-0. All of a sudden, things changed. Pogba actually picked up, and the whole team picked up. The game ended 3-2. So this one of those games which doesn't actually follow the form guide and all of that. And I'd like to clear this a bit. People have been a bit critical of United since Rangnick came around, but I'll say they've been unlucky. They've not really had things go their way, not because they are not, creating enough chances. They are just been unlucky in the sense that it's either they are not, it's either they score and the goals are either ruled out for offside, or the goalkeeper the opposition goalkeeper just having a brilliant day. I was turning into a prime Buffon or prime Casillas or something like that. So, even their last game where they created over like 10 chances and all of that, they just couldn't find a way to get past the goalkeeper. And even occasions where they did, the same thing happened. It was ruled out for offside. They've been creating the chances, and the only game where they didn't really create enough chances was against Atletico Madrid. And honestly, that was a masterclass of a performance from Diego Simeone's side, both going forward and at the back. That was real organization, a classic Atletico Madrid side with Simeone in charge, and they were well coordinated until United found that slight bit of chance and opportune moments, find their way through and all of that. So that is where they are going to find luck, because in City's game against Tottenham, the City were dominant. They had squeezed Tottenham, but Tottenham were able to find the spaces. And what are the spaces in behind City's defense? Because they are definitely going to push up. So what are you going to do? Get your runners, get the balls from midfield, from deep, and try and know that those quick combinations, play 1-2, and find your runners in those half spaces. They might get a chance or two.
Push to the wall, who would you give this game to?
City.
City.
City, yeah.
Okay. I don't know who you'd want to give that game to on Sunday, but well, we'll come back to do the analysis right here on this spot. Thank you so much for watching. I've been doing the analysis here with Michelle Quinn of Joy Sports. Keep it here as we look forward to the main bulletin at 8:30 p.m. tonight with Gary L. Smith. Thank you so much. My name is Nathaniel Atto, and I have love for sport.
And it's Friday, so that's what we have for you this week on The Pulse. We return next week for yet another thrilling edition of The Pulse. Until then, log on to myjoyonline.com. It's your hub for all of the latest of our stories. My name is Blessed Sugan, and don't forget that we also have Let's Talk Showbiz.